So it was you. All of it.
Surprise. Bad idea you had of inserting yourself in my little game. Running around threatening people with DVDs that don't belong to you. That's not very sporting.
So let me get this straight. You make a series of DVDs implicating Claudia and Michael's shooting, and then you don't want any of them to surface. Why are you protecting her?
I'm protecting the only people in the world that mean the most to me. My brother, and consequently his wife.
I realize you're the man with the gun, so you don't have to tell me anything, but I wouldn't mind knowing how you fit in all of this.
Well, if you really want to know. Ian Devlin and I were working a drug smuggling ring. I facilitated, he distributed, we split the profits, very nice and clean. And then Ian got greedy and accepted a contract on Sonny.
Yeah, of which you facilitated.
Yes, just another business transaction. I wasn't going to shed any tears on Sonny's demise, but you see, unfortunately, Michael was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that ricocheting bullet makes me complicit in the most tragic event in Carly's life.
Why is Carly such a motivating factor for you?
Well, she's my brother's wife. What happens to Carly, good, bad, or indifferent, affects Jax. If Carly found out that I played a part in Michael's shooting, however peripheral, she would find Jax guilty by association, you see? Not intentionally, but eventually she wouldn't be able to stop herself. She'd blame him.
But Jax had nothing to do with what happened that night.
Well, Jax is the reason I avoided prison when I took the Metro Court hostage. He's the reason why I am free to begin this chain of unfortunate events that culminated in the loss of Carly's son. Now, I'm not going to have my brother lose his wife because of me. Ergo, I have to remove all traces of self from this sordid affair. Starting with you.
I don't get it. Look, you got away clean. Everybody bought it. Jerry Jax dies in a boat explosion. Dam is sold to hell. Why would you leave DVDs as a loose end?
Well, that's a good question, actually. But, you see, I fell prey to my affection for the game. And I thought Claudia would be a more worthy adversary. You see, I get easily bored. It's my fatal flaw. So I tried to engage Claudia in a chase. I was going to lead her back to the DVD, and then she would have found and disposed of the incriminating discs, and the world would have kept on spinning. But then you blundered in.
So this whole elaborate scam was for the puny purposes of alleviating your boredom and making Claudia squirm? Or was it something a little bit more noble, Jerry? Like Claudia got off too easily for her part in Michael's shooting, and you wanted to see her pay in some way.
Don't ascribe noble intentions to me. I hit on Claudia, she turned me down, it made me mad, and now you make me mad.
Okay, you really want to kill me?
Well, the question is, what do I get for keeping you alive?
My silence. And my possible participation in any further ventures that you may want to undertake against any number of people.
I'll accept that, for now. But betray me at your own risk.
So am I to assume that, from what you said, that Claudia had absolutely no part in Michael's shooting?
Didn't your mom ever tell you? Never assume.
Get lost, will you? You're acting like I'm under the death wish. And you're here to help that along? Get in line.
You're gonna stop lying about Claudia, then you're gonna stop trying to convince Sonny that she's part of this conspiracy to get Michael Corinthos shot.
Well, actually, it's a conspiracy against Sonny, but let's not nitpick. But you know what the interesting thing is, Johnny? What you just said does not equate to my sister is innocent.
If Sonny turns on Claudia and so much as harms a hair on her head, I will kill you with my bare hands.
Well, thank you, Johnny. Not that I need convincing. But you showing up here with that edge of desperation in your eyes convinces me that your sister is as guilty as sin. You know, I'm very good at puzzles. You know, putting pieces together to form a picture. Then I draw conclusions. It's what makes me a very, very good lawyer. I also have a very good memory. And I vividly remember you and Claudia being at the hospital the night of Michael's shooting, and you were very upset.
A child had just been shot.
Yes, a child that you barely knew. No, I think it was more like you and Claudia were freaking out because Devlin screwed up, and he shot Michael instead. You've been involved in this from the very beginning,
You
haven't you?
spin all the wild scenarios you want. Just know one thing. You stay alive as long as my sister stays safe, and not 1 minute longer.
Well, given the fact that none of us are in the possession of the DVDs that can blow this whole thing sky high, I'd say it's out of our hands.
Well, looks like our game needs a new twist. I realize you're accustomed to my digital image, but surely you're not speechless.
You bastard. You've been torturing me.
Well, it's the least you deserve after shooting a child in the head.
Let me.
You see how it circles back the more you try to convolute it? So now calm down before I change my mind about getting you clear.
Just tell me why you're here. What are you planning to do today to ruin my life?
You're not listening, darling. You see, I've already done it. I've destroyed the remaining DVDs, save one. You see, you're a rather sloppy treasure hunter. And it appears that you've skipped over one of my missives.
What are you talking about? There's another DVD in the house.
Well, you didn't think I'd leave it all to chance. Every DVD has its own tracking device. It's very high-tech. Only the best for you, Claudia. That's how I managed to find them all. You see? And when it came to reclaim them, I even managed to track the one that Rick made a copy of. As you can see, I'm considerably more thorough than you'll ever be. So soon there'll be nothing floating around to connect you to Michael's shooting.
Except you.
Well, you know, my lips are sealed.
Till when?
Come on, Claudia. You know me well enough to know that I never give all my leverage. We'll play the future by ear, okay? Oh, there's that lethal gleam in your eyes. Now, don't go mucking everything by thinking you can take me out. You're out of your league. All you'll be able to do is to piss me off. And then I might give Sonny the DVD and let justice take its course after all.